And now, live from Laurel, Maryland, USA, home of the Laurel Racetrack, where animals are pushed to their limits, it's snack time.
Welcome to Snackboy. Today we're going to put the entertainment aside. We're going to put aside the raunch, and we're just going to get to helping people. Much like Oprah Winfrey, I've gotten tired of entertaining, and now it is time to teach, to learn, to fellowship. Dear Snackboy, please do not print or say my real name, but I need your help. Well, I won't say the real name, so I'm going to make up a name. This is from Stan. Close enough. Stan. Dear Snackboy and Company. All right, people, I really need you to focus, and we're all going to vote on this together. I searched my brain at this late hour and tried to think of the story and words that everyone could relate to. All I can do is tell you about a friend of mine. There are several incidents here, but this should serve as a good window into her rather troubled psyche. You ever have a friend you don't really want to be friends with, yet you feel like you have to be, as in you've been friends with them for a long time and they've kind of grown with you, or they've developed really nasty character traits that you can no longer put up with? This is the case with a friend of mine, yet we have both been friends for almost 10 years, and it would be very difficult and embarrassing, given the nature of the problem, to confront the issue and to stop being friends. We will start by calling her Sarah. And it says here that Sarah, names have been changed to protect the guilty. Sarah and I started to be friends years and years ago when we were working together in a dumbass retail store. We would go to the odd movie or out together in a dumbass beer for after work. That didn't make sense. Then when I was no longer there, we kind of fell out of touch. Hey, let me stop for a second. That happens to a lot of us. You know, you fall out of touch. It's been a long time. But then he goes back to say that they became friends again about a year later. I'm skipping a little bit. We met about a year later and have been hanging out quite a bit ever since. She considers me her best friend, and I, don't consider her the reverse. I actually attempt to hide her from meeting my other friends. You see, she started out as being really normal and level-headed, yet she has not grown and matured much since we first met 10 years ago. Since working at the store, she has since gone to work at another dumbass store while I pursued a professional career, bought a condo, and gone on with my life. You see, she still lives at home, which is granted okay, but for God's sake, make some strides to improve yourself! Yet here's the clincher. She has this penchant for, how should I say, petting the cat in public. That's right, she scales the tuna. She clutches the clitoris. She scratches the sandpaper, all while other people are present. And I know that sounds totally bizarre, yet it is true. I have to stop here. I am a little shocked. He's basically, if I'm getting the gist of this email, saying that his friend is completely willing to masturbate in public regardless of his feelings. I don't know what to say about that. Let's read on. I know that sounds totally bizarre, yet it's true. I live alone, and there have been many occasions where she may check her email when she actually will get quickly by herself and surf the computer for male porn, and, well, you can guess the rest. That's right, she sits in front of the male porn on the computer and gets to know herself. Oh, I'm having trouble reading the rest of this. I'm more than a little shocked. You can guess the rest. A male friend of mine that I have known since we were kids is usually present for a buffer between me and her, and he is getting unwilling to perform this duty because last time he was here with her, the three of us smoked a joint, and Sarah went to the office and was composing an email. However, as Brian can tell you from looking at her from the back, on the way past the door, on the way to the bathroom, she was getting busy with self-love! Totally disturbing and rather socially unacceptable. He is still not the same. So you're probably thinking, how can you actually be sure that's what she's doing? Well, Snackboy, I can. You see, given the right opportunity for her, and although it's enough to send you into the throes of nausea, she will actually tell you that she's doing it, even if you didn't know. Her favorite trick is the old blanket. the old blanket over herself while watching a movie trick. I no longer have blankets within visible distance of my couch, and also have opted to get a roommate. Yes, he's paying one half my mortgage for me, and I genuinely really want him to live here. But at the same time, there was a small part of me that knows she won't be coming over here as often. And when she does, she may not have the opportunity or the inclination to do it with him anymore. I know this sounds like too much considering I'm your age and she is just a year older than us. Usually this is a social interaction issue that would be ruled out as unacceptable while still children before the years incident would even occur. Yet mysteriously, that has eluded her all these years, and she actually thinks it's okay to masturbate while a guest in someone else's home, and even find it necessary to announce the experience. Yikes! I dare you beat that one! Yet how do you bring it up? What do? I want to know so bad that I hope you can find it in your heart to give me some advice. Regards, and please don't print or say my real name.